Soojin has officially made her return to the industry, and it's glorious. Having been away from the public for almost 3 years, she recently started her own YouTube channel called Soojin. Alongside this, she unveiled a dance performance video, likely in preparation for her highly anticipated debut titled Black Forest. In the short black and white video, Soojin's elegant dance, in perfect sync with the music, grabbed viewers' attention and gathered a lot of views on YouTube in just a few hours. Not only that, but Soojin has also opened official Twitter and Instagram accounts in addition to her personal one, which have gained a significant amount of followers. Fans were obviously excited with the update, especially since we didn't have official confirmation of her debut until now, but netizens don't share the same feelings of eagerness. Once the dance performance video of Black Forest hit online communities, netizens had nothing but criticism for the fact that she was being allowed to debut in the first place. Considering the mistreatment accusations that were made against her, netizens feel like nobody should be supporting her or taking the allegations lightly. While the Korean public has taken a clear stance against her, everyone is mostly curious about whether she'll receive enough support to have a stable career once she debuts. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Ahn Bohyun has opened up about his addiction and how hard it is to deal with it. He showed up at the National Assembly on October 25th to talk about the significance of rehab treatment during the Health and Welfare Committee's audit. He said that at first, he had been taking psychiatric medication due to his severe problems with depression. However, he reached a point where he started using other substances which were much stronger. He revealed that he was now living in a substance addiction rehabilitation center called Incheon Dark. He continued, explaining that once he entered the rehabilitation facility, he discovered he had a severe addiction issue. However, most of these centers were funded privately and government support was lacking. Bohyun pointed out the big problem when it came to facilities like that, saying that they would receive daily calls from addicts asking for help but didn't have the capacity to accept them. Bohyun went on to ask help from the authorities, saying, "Addiction cannot be cured by simply going to the hospital for treatment, but 24-hour rehabilitation treatment is more important than anything else. I sincerely ask for government support." He also pointed out that there were many young people who got curious about substances, but he advised them not to touch them, let alone try them. Bohyun encouraged them to ask for help if they need to, since addiction can't be treated alone. However, no matter how sensible or necessary his plea was, netizens and online community users only ridiculed him, making fun of the fact that he was asking for help from the government in the first place. A commenter on the coup wrote, "Why would they use my money to save them? Use your own money to do it." Another asked for more severe consequences for addicts, saying, "We should start with stronger punishment. Substance addiction is a major concern in our society, and it's not limited to rich people, despite what some netizens are claiming. Jailing people struggling with addiction also has been proven to be useless when it comes to treating them, so to prevent problems like these, it's smart for the government to fund rehabilitation centers. It's disheartening how these problems carry such strong stigma. Even Bohyun, who's raising awareness and offering advice on how to deal with them, is being ridiculed by the public." Blackpink's Jisoo and Ahn Bohyun's relationship has come to a sudden end. As you may recall, both their agencies confirmed their relationship back in August. However, on October 24th, an insider in the entertainment industry revealed that they have decided to part ways. It was a result of their hectic schedules, marking the end of their relationship. While fans were empathetic towards her, as breakups are often hard, it seemed like the Korean public and that side of the fandom had been waiting for this breakup for the longest time. Ahn Bohyun got in hot waters once the relationship was made public, with people exposing him of being subscribed to misogynistic incel YouTubers, which made netizens side-eye him. Now that the breakup happened, they're seemingly ecstatic. One of them wrote, "Now I don't have to see the disgusting Ahn Bohyun and Jisoo's posts anymore. Jisoo, I praise you." A second one commented, "He's just one of the many guys who will pass through Jisoo's life. She just got unlucky this time." Their breakup also sparked many conversations about whether it's a good idea for idols and celebrities to go public with their relationships, since the privacy would give them the option to act like they were never together if things don't end up working out. Plus, it helps people stay out of their personal lives. Well, we wish them the best of luck. GDragon is facing charges for alleged use of illegal substances. On October 25th, News One reported that GDragon was brought in for questioning by Incheon police. GDragon is no stranger to illegal substances, since this isn't his first time facing legal trouble, as back in 2011, he got caught smoking a substance but managed to escape prosecution by claiming a fan had offered him what he thought was a regular cigarette. As for now, the police have stated that they couldn't reveal any more information since this is an ongoing investigation. Moreover, they made it clear that this was a part of a separate investigation from the one involving Lee Sung-yoon, who is also facing substance use suspicions. Nonetheless, they've made it clear that a just and rigorous investigation is in progress to ensure that the truth comes to light. All these revelations seem to indicate that the authorities are closely monitoring possible substance-related issues in the entertainment world, which will probably result in more celebrities facing the court. Knowing how popular GDragon is, people are wondering just how much this will affect his career, especially considering that he's been working on his album since January. If you've been following him for some time, he's proven to be an untouchable force in the industry since he's been in the public's good graces ever since he debuted and has gathered massive support. This support and respect that the general public has for him has kept him relevant even when he hasn't been active. So will things be the same now that he's been going through a big scandal? Only time will tell. After the news went public, YG Entertainment were asked to comment on the situation since the media thought that he was still an artist under them. But with their statement, YG revealed to everyone that they were no longer affiliated with GD as they announced, "It's difficult to officially respond as he's not an artist belonging to our company." This response has raised some questions and even started a few theories about how the charges against GDragon came to be. Some people have wondered whether it was YG who leaked the information to the police, and to them, it made sense. It's been said that he left the company back in June following the expiration of his contract, and he even signed a contract with Warner Music only recently, yet YG has been denying that he left since then. They had also recently applied to copyright for the name GDragon 2, which made some people question whether he had left at all. But now that he's been charged, they want to reveal to everyone that he left and distance themselves? Sounds fishy. GDragon has allegedly been a substance user for a while, but back then, he used to be under the protection of YG due to their influence and connections. So while it could have been the company's revenge for him leaving, it could also be the police investigation on the industry, seeing as it's rumored that a female celebrity, along with her well-known husband, have been booked as well. But now that the news has come to light, netizens and fans have been talking about his strange behavior these past few months, which may indicate that he has some issues. For example, GDragon did an interview with the fashion magazine Elle in October. In this interview, GDragon appeared somewhat hesitant, had difficulty expressing his thoughts clearly, and fidgeted a lot. Some people noted that his speech wasn't very clear and his words were somewhat mumbled, which came off weird to people watching. However, many argued that people are overreacting. A fan notes that he maintained good eye contact and only occasionally looked away, but that was only to recall information or find the right words, which is not typical of someone under the influence. While his slurred speech is unexplained, it's clear from the interview that he communicated his thoughts clearly, which would have been difficult if he were using. Others started posting videos of him in different scenarios where he can be seen fidgeting and finding it hard to stand still. In a video at the airport, he was seen stumbling, fidgeting, and appearing quite anxious, which has made people believe that GDragon was using some kind of substances during it. In addition to trying to dig up videos in which GDragon behaves strangely, netizens have been generally unsurprised by the news. As mentioned, this isn't the first time that GDragon has been caught in this scandal, and it seems like it's been an open secret that he hasn't stopped using. This has led to the public not being shocked that he had been charged and criticizing the fans for defending him. They commented, "Wow, seriously? I'm more shocked at how not surprised I am." And I'm not very surprised. The investigation is still ongoing, so more information will probably be revealed in the near future, so make sure to stay tuned for more news and updates. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys!